Hello, we are going to talk about tattoos. In order to change your mind and to have a little to know about the history of tattoos. Um, the word tattoo is called like that because of the Tahitian language, a word that it's tatau that means mark something. The first man that was tattooed, it was Utsi the Iceman. They call like that. They found it between a mountain in Austria and Italy, and he has like 60 tattoos in the knees, in the ankles, in the back, and in the rib cage. Uh, some of the tattoos are like the old school that it's the most common, the new school that it's like a cartoon, the black and gray that it's really difficult to do it because the black ink could confuse to like the shadows and not the image, and the the realistic tattoos that can be anatomical, like faces or like images, and the most common is another very common is the letters that they are like names or some sayings or like something like that. Well, the risks are like to get the most common is like allergies and hepatitis B and C because of the needle that could be used or dirty, and the tetanus is another, well, not common but very usual to get infected with tetanus because of the needles also, and because they need to be like new, and sometimes they aren't.
Well, the pain, everyone has a different perception of the pain. And for example, what one person consider not painful, another can be devastating. And most of the people say that it wasn't as bad as they feared. And the places that pain the most is the face, neck, hands, feet, rib cage, knees, brain, ankle, spine, and elbow. The price, the cheapest one are the ones who it's about 200 pesos, and the most expensive is the like 3,000 pesos, but is also based on the time, the design, the colors, and the experience of the artist. And the tattoo not always stay forever. Uh, it depends of if it's small or big, and if it's thick or thin, and if the cells can die and renew, and this makes that the original tattoo doesn't look alike. And that's it.
The ink stays in our body because of the way they like put it, because they stays on the dermis. It's the second, like the second part of the skin. The first is the epidermis, the second is the dermis, and the ink stays there. That's why the tattoos stays like a long time, and they can remove it because of the laser that destroys like the cells of the ink. They can renew the the other cells of our body, and that's why that's the way that they erase them. uh, well, if there's many artists that are very famous, and well, we have three questions for you that they are personal. That the first one is like if you have another
Opinion.
opinion of the tattoos now that you know this. The second is like if you want to get a tattoo.
And the third is
That if you think that it's a good way to express yourself.
in a tattoo.
Uh-huh.
Well, and if you want to get a tattoo, first think that a good tattoo isn't cheap and a cheap tattoo isn't good. Thank you.
Thank you.